Hello everyone and welcome to Skincare with Hyram. It's happening! The day is finally here, oh my gosh. But first things first, I will address for anyone who's curious, yes, my hair is different. And I will be releasing a video very soon showing you guys the process of what transforming my hair was like because wow, this was unexpected. But yeah, I thought it was time for a change, so I went with a platinum look and I'm loving it. But let's just jump into what this video is about because I am so thrilled to finally talk about this because this has been in the works for, it's been quite a while. It has been a while that this has been roasting up. I am so beyond thrilled to finally reveal Selfless Coffee! Woo! Selfless Coffee is a high-quality, ethically and sustainably sourced and delicious range of coffee products that create social change. Every coffee purchase helps fund clean drinking water projects in Eswatini, Africa through our partnership with Thirst Projects. So with every cup of coffee you drink, you can make a positive impact. Now you might be thinking, coffee, that's kind of random. Oh my friend, you will be hard-pressed to find a YouTube video where I am not drinking coffee or I do not talk about coffee and my addiction to it. I've always had a passion for coffee, and not just because it helps me work more. I've always loved learning about the sourcing process, the quality of beans, the flavor tones. All of my friends know that I am a notorious coffee purist because I am very selective about the places that I drink coffee from and the type of beans I get. I literally have 5 coffee machines. Like, coffee is a huge part of my life. I've always been super passionate about it, and I love sharing coffee blends and drinks with people in my life, and that involves you guys. I felt that the coffee industry was the right one to expand into because it aligned with my personal passion. So we have Selfless Coffee, and I'm gonna give you guys the whole introduction. What you get, how they taste, what drinks you can make. But before I go into detail, you can find all 3 blends and a trio kit available at selfless.coffee. You'll find everything you need to know on the website, and I'm so excited for you guys to try this coffee because, oh my gosh, it is so good. Delicioso. So let's get into it. There are 3 different blends, each of which have unique flavor tones that will match exactly what you're looking for with a cup of coffee, all available in whole bean or ground. For these products, I am so grateful to have collaborated with Foxtail Coffee, which if you know Foxtail Coffee, you know they have some good ass coffee. So freaking good, genius coffee experts to get you guys the best quality coffee beans while still having that social impact. First up is our lightest blend, the Revival Roast. This is our lightest roast with 100% Arabica beans. This roast has a sweet, light, and fruity tone with notes of cherry and chocolate. It is delicious, especially if you're someone who is a fan of lighter roasts. You're definitely gonna like this one because it's so subtle and gentle on the taste buds, but still gives you that amazing coffee flavor. The Revival Roast is perfect for like early mornings or busy days, or even if you want to mix with your favorite creamer. It has such a light, gentle tone that works with so many mixes. If you're someone who likes a cup of coffee to start your day, or you want that caffeine burst, or if you're someone who likes coffee but you don't want that really strong coffee taste, Revival Roast is definitely for you. I love how gentle it is on the taste buds, but it doesn't have that like watered down gross coffee taste that I hate, I cannot stand. It's the perfect level for flavor, and out of all our blends, this one has the most caffeine content. So if you're someone who loves caffeine, this is definitely a good blend for you. The flavor is freaking smooth. Like if you're someone who likes coffee but you don't want to notice that it's coffee, check this one out. The next one is my personal favorite blend. This is my top pick. The Sunset Roast blend. A medium roast with 100% Arabica beans with a really creamy, delicious undertone that still has a little bit of that coffee kick. This roast is really round and balanced, and if you're someone who knows coffee, it has this perfect level of fruit acidity, but still with that bold coffee kick. This one's my personal favorite because with coffee, I want it to have that creaminess, a good soft, flavor-filled tone profile, but I still want to feel a tiny bit of that, you know, the coffee kick, where you're just like, woo! That just kickstarts your mind. Yeah, I love that. And Sunset is the perfect roast for that. The caffeine level of Sunset Roast is a high to medium. It doesn't have as much caffeine as the light roast, but don't get me wrong, you're still getting that caffeine content, and that's why I personally like this blend the best because you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting all the caffeine you want with that perfect level of toasty flavor. Oh my god, it's so good. I'll talk about the partnership with Foxtail Coffee later on in the video. And then finally, the third blend, the All-Nighter Roast. This one was inspired by the many all-nighters I have pulled. If you've watched a lot of my videos, you already know. This roast has a punch that will keep you awake, but with just enough caffeine to get you through your work. This roast has a strong flavor tone with a mighty kick, but without that burnt or bitter taste. Because, ugh, that is the worst. I hate that burnt taste. Out of all the roasts, this one has the least amount of caffeine, but still enough to get you that proper energized experience. This is an amazing dark roast when you want that strong coffee flavor, but without you like gagging afterwards. I don't want to traumatize your all-nighters, okay? Each coffee blend is $20 for 12 ounces, or you could buy all 3 together for a discounted rate of $50. Like I said before, you can find each of these blends at our website, selfless.coffee. And if you want to see some coffee creations or you want to get some inspiration on different coffee drinks you can make sure you go follow our TikTok, selfless.coffee. I am so excited for you guys to try these coffee blends because like I said before, I am such a coffee purist and it is very, very hard for me to find coffee that I actually like. But these blends in collaboration with Foxtail Coffee are delicious. And yeah, I'm just so excited for you guys to try them. So now that I've introduced you guys to each of the coffee blends, you know what you're going to be getting. Now I want to geek out with you guys on all the technicalities, the deep dive into the coffee details, the sourcing, the standards, the social impact, all of that. So let's go. In collaborating with Foxtail Coffee, I wanted to make sure that these blends had the highest quality beans possible. Not just coffee that gets you caffeinated or tastes really good, but coffee that's high quality, sourced responsibly, and worth your money. So like I said before, all of our coffee is 100% Arabica. And if you're like, Hyram, what the hell does that even mean? Let me explain. There's two primary forms of coffee beans. Most coffees out there are a blend of Arabica and Robusta. Arabica beans are typically significantly more expensive than Robusta beans, and that's because of the higher quality flavor. Foxtail uses only specialty coffee, which is very rare to find, and there's a whole rating system in place to determine a specialty coffee, but these beans are rated 80 points or higher by Q graders, which basically means that it's the highest of highest quality beans out there. Foxtail sources their coffee from a variety of locations, primarily Nicaragua, Ethiopia, and Brazil, and depending on the time of the year, they rotate the farms that they source from in order to ensure they're getting the highest quality beans for each season, but also to make sure that they're not over exploiting or over extracting coffee beans from any specific region. Each relationship with every farm goes through fair trade and organic standards, as well as additional fair labor agreements to ensure they're not damaging from the environments they source from or hurting the communities while still supporting the farmers and their communities. And this is a big reason why I wanted to partner with the company and specifically work with Foxtail Coffee, because they have the knowledge of the sourcing processes, the way the coffee is grown, the way that communities are treated from the regions they're specifically sourced from. I got to spend time with Ian, co-founder of Foxtail Coffee. He talked about the fair trade and organic standards that they have, not only from a certification standpoint, but also the unique relationships they build with smaller scale farms in order to ensure they're positively impacting these communities. All the beans are roasted in Winter Park, Florida at Foxtail Coffee headquarters, and I was able to travel there, visit. I spent hours talking with Ian, geeking out over the way that coffee is tested, flavor quality, certification, sourcing, all that stuff. And again, was just so impressed with the way that Foxtail Coffee manages their business. So it's really a dream to be able to work with them. Each of the bags have 12 ounces of coffee beans in them, and it really depends on how much coffee you drink, but I always say it's best to go through a bag within about a month of first opening the package. But the nice thing about these bags is that they have resealable openings in order to make sure you keep it as airtight and fresh as possible, which I really like because as someone who purchases a lot of coffee bags, it's really frustrating when they don't have a resealable opening and you lose that freshness. This will keep it fresh. Finally, I just want to say I am really excited for you guys to try the coffee and see how you like it, but most importantly, for all of the support behind the mission of Selfless. Selfless Coffee is first and foremost a passion project of mine where I really just want to expand the mission of Selfless into another sector, into something I'm really interested in and passionate about, and to connect you guys with another way to make a positive impact through the things that you use every day. And I'm honestly just really interested to see how this is gonna go, how you guys like it. This is really experimental for me, so I'm honestly open to whatever suggestions you guys have as we move forward, seeing what your guys' interest and feedback is. But most of all, I'm really excited for this to be another way that we can create a positive social impact and connect people with clean drinking water all around the world. If you want to get some coffee of your own, make sure you go to selfless.coffee. And if you want to learn how to make some coffee drinks, get some inspiration, or just watch some aesthetic coffee videos, make sure you go follow our TikTok, selfless.coffee. And yeah, I'm so excited to be finally talking about this project. It's so cool to finally bring it out into the world. And as always, if you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. And I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah.